Okay, so what Dakar means to me, a lot. Seriously, it's so much more than just that one race. There's 2 weeks in a year. It's a whole lifestyle for me right now, and there's so many things that I do during the year. It's just one aim, and it's to get to Dakar again and again. So it's definitely the biggest and the most important event for me in the whole year, and it's also the most challenging one. It could be great fun. It's really adventure, but only if everything works well. But it can go all like really bad and really wrong in just like 1 second. So we normally sleep like 3 to 4 hours every day. Not many people realize that, but we are actually the first one to wake up, the first one to be out on the stage. We stay there like 4 or 5 hours shooting. Then we leave the stage, the last one, jump to the car, drive back to the bivouac. But meanwhile, we need to edit and send the photos that we take that day. So it's really physically and mentally demanding. And at the level that we do it right now, it comes with a lot of responsibility to deliver photos every day. I was recently asked by someone if all the effort is worth the money that I earn there. And yeah, honestly speaking, if I was doing only for the money, I would probably not be there by now. I don't want to make it sound like cliche, but it's really something what I love and what I have passion for. And if it was not there, you can't really get through it so easily, and you would not definitely enjoy it. So yeah, it's not only about money, it's about the passion, and that's why I do it, and that's why I want to come every year. And someone said like, the Dakar is like a track, and I can't agree more. It's like, once you get there, you want to go there again and again, no matter what, and no matter how bad the last experience was. Like sometimes I'm there out of stages, like all the things just go wrong, and you start to think about what the hell I'm doing here, and it's like I don't want to come back again. But then when it's get finished, it's like those memories actually like transform to the good ones that you tell your friends, and then the only thing that you want to do is to come back again. And for me, the whole life is about like these moments, the moments that you remember the most. And there are so many of these, no matter if it's good or bad, at the Dakar. It is something that makes me come back every single year. That was my 10th Dakar. I'm 31, so it's quite a huge part of my life.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's it?
Welcome. Te pico.
So people usually see just our like, I don't know, 200 top images that we publish, and I can imagine it looks really nice, like from the photos, and it looks like an awesome adventure. It definitely is. But I just want to talk about like what's behind all of this, like, because the photos, it's just only the top. It's like top of the iceberg, and you can't see what's underneath. So that I want to talk about, because not so many people can really realize what it takes to be a photographer to Dakar. And I've been getting messages like that, how lucky I am that I can be there, and that like many people want to go there as well, but they can't because of the money, and they don't know how to start. and whatsoever. But when I started back like 10 years ago, when I went to my first Dakar first Dakar that I did like by my own, working for some clients, was like 2013, and I was 23. No one really believed I could do it, and it was already after like 2 years I was traveling the world for the other rally raid events and trying to make clients, and I rented a seat in the car. It was not really ideal, but I went through it somehow, and from there I started to build it up step by step. And 2014 I rented a whole car. 2015 I bought a car, and right now it's 5 of us coming there, and like 2 cars, and it started to be more and more professional. I know there's still like huge gaps that we can fill to make it even better, but that's what I'm going to try to do for the next years. But yeah, it was not really always so, I would not say easy because it's never easy, but it was not always so comfortable, and we did not have any privilege like back then. We still don't have any, even though some people think so, but it was after 10 years, it was my first day in a helicopter this year, and it was still not the photography helicopter, but it was with the director, so it was not really ideal, just shooting through the window. But we try to do our best to deliver the best photos, and I hope we getting close to that. But as I said, there's still a lot of work to do, and I already mentioned at the beginning that it's really demanding, and sometimes I would say it's even more than for the drivers and for the competitors, because we don't really sleep. Like if I remember like the first day now this Dakar, I slept 50 minutes and then jumped to the car and drove like 4 hours during the night, and yeah, and that's just normal. It's just normal day at the Dakar, and this year it was all like okay, nothing serious really happened. But if I go back to the last year when the car got broken the very first day, it was really a huge issue. And for like the first like 2-3 minutes, I didn't know what to do. Just like really, my head was empty, and I thought it was over. But then we just got through it, and this is like really important for me. Also, like it gives me so many lessons back to the normal life. That, as I said, it's really a lifestyle and it's part of my life. From the photography point, it's really like one of the most photogenic events that you can go for, but it's also one of the most difficult ones because you need to realize that you normally have just one chance per day to get the photo, and it needs to be the best. So it's always like we always try to play safe somehow, but also try to deliver the best what we can. And there's actually, as I mentioned, I started with the rally race in Dakar, and later on I moved to some other events such as like MotoGP or like F1 or any other circuits racing. And I gotta say, it just made my life so much easier, like to what I learned at Dakar, because then you really need to think about a photo much more, because you only really have one chance, and you normally drive like 500-600 kilometers for that. You sleep those 2-3 hours a day, so then you really need to think about what you're doing, and you need to be perfect. And then when you come from there to the circuit and you see the guys, you see the cars like 60 times. I normally don't know what to shoot after like 20 laps, because I got everything what I need. So then, but also like the price to get the photo, and then what you get like at the end. If you really sleep those 2 hours, you drive for 5 hours, you get there, you walk 200 kilometers in the dunes, and then you get the best shot in the dunes with the sunrise. It's really something. It's really worth all the effort, and you really appreciate every single photo or every single good one you take at Dakar much more than at any other event. To get the best photo at the Dakar, it's so much more than just to push the trigger and then edit the photo, but it's really about all the logistics and all the experience and all the things that you need to know how to do. It's about driving in the dunes or in any terrain to be able to navigate, to be able to read the road book, read the terrain, and it's like when you combine everything together, then you get to the right spot, and then just on top of it you take the photo. So that's what I love about Dakar, and also that actually we are every day somewhere else, and you can like travel with the rally, and you get to the places that you would normally probably never get to, and you can work with the landscape they go through. It's not just a flat circuit, it's not just one corner, but you actually can show like the desert, the mountains, the rocks and everything, and that's for me what makes it so special for photographers as well. As I already mentioned, when I started back in 2013, it was more. I was alone there. It was about me. Then 2014, it was 2 of us. Then 3, 4. Now it's 5 of us, and it's another like really important thing to the whole puzzle that we talk about. So, and it's really challenging as well to guide like 5 people and to know everyone's like position in the team, and it's really important to be able to work for so many clients as we do right now. So I'm really glad that I have people that I can rely on, and people that can even work without me guiding them, even though it's sometimes it's necessary. But especially this year, like we went through quite smoothly. It was like a lot of fun, and I gotta say that I need to thank you, everyone who was there with me. Like not only about like the photos, but it's really a group of people that you live in like really small, tiny place in the car for like 2 weeks. So you really need to get along with the people quite well. So I'm happy that it's working really well, and that we went through the whole Dakar this year without any major issues. And as I said, it's like everyone has a different position in the team, or not different, but their own position. And obviously we also need to split in different groups to be able to capture all the action, and also like the ambience portraits at the start, finish, because that's really about what the Dakar is about as well, all the emotions and everything. So that's why it's 5 of us. Maybe it's going to be more of us in the future, but right now I'm really happy where we are right now. And as I mentioned already before, there are just few gaps that we need to fill to make it even better in 2022.
Co si myslíš, lesní ovoce nebo poličky, Jirko? Co by se radši vzal? Podívej se, kolik tady mám bankovek.
Dobrý den, já jsem Jirka Šimeček a přišel jsem se tady zbalit tadyhle 51, 4.
I like it. Yeah. I like it bubbling.
I like it here as well. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Action! Pojď! Chytej!
Instantná sprcha.
كورونا جست رسبك.
كيف خلق؟
الحمد لله.
صور.
جود بيكتشر. ما شاء الله.
انستغرام فيه؟
What?
انستغرام.
Instagram, yes.
What's the account?
JRS.
How many followers?
Oh, not so much.
Not so much.
I'm bad in Instagram.
Oh. Good. Snapchat.
No,
And bad.
I'm so bad.
No. 3 camera, 4 camera GoPro, ما شاء الله. كيف bad?
Teda ještě nejsme nachystaní. Ty GoPro, to jsi dostal? To je dárek vánoční.
tak to jsem jako stále, abych to tady mohl dokumentovat všechno, že?
Ty jsi vlastně taková Helena Třeštíková Dakaru.
Czech Republic. Shukram. Shukram. Shukram.
كافي عربي؟ My friend.
Yeah?
No coffee shop.
Stop! Stop, stop, stop. Stoj! Stoj!
Co jsou ale rány? Ty brďo! Jak skočil! Ježíš, nazar, nazar!
Ale podívej se, ten Jarda Šimíček, to je nějaký hrozný hovado.
Ty vole, ty natáčíš? To sral, vole, já jsem jenom znal riziko. Zábava byla dobrá, jídlo mi docela chutná, netaktizuji, dávám 2.
Hello everybody, we are back from the Dakar now, and I just take a time to check all the pictures, and I saw a lot of beautiful pictures from MCH Photo. They did a really excellent job, and I can say that it's not a holiday, you know, to do the picture during the Dakar, because you need to be at the middle of the stage, at the middle of nowhere. So thanks a lot, you did really a good job, guys.
Hey guys, what's up? We're home from Dakar. Oh man, what a great experience. You know, we really appreciate Marianne and all of MCH doing work out there and capturing the most amazing photos of the landscapes and, you know, most of all, just the competitors, you know, ripping, sand dunes, rocks, riverbeds. All in all, it's awesome, and I always look forward to seeing them and saying what's up and posting their photos on my media. So thank you guys. We all really appreciate the support and can't wait to see you next time.
Hello guys, I really love the photos. They are always in the best places, and also they take the best action photos. So I really like it.
Hello everyone, and yeah, I know Marian and his team from a long time ago. We work a lot together with Mini, with Monster, and doing some tests, some races. Always it's a pleasure to see them in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the dunes, and after see his material when we go back with some race. And yeah, it's the good guys, super good professionals, and like I say, it's always a pleasure to work. Okay, yes, see you soon in the desert in some races, and I hope everything is okay. Bye bye.